Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Romance of the Three Kingdoms 11. This is the mysterious JG here, and this is the first video of a new recording block. And to tell you the truth, well, and I haven't been thinking about it all week long, since I realized I had to record this again today, I've been feeling a little sick about the fact that in the last video, I executed Gen G. Now, the logic was sound, folks. She was never going to join Shu. She's married to Cao Pi. So imprisoning her would have just meant spending some extra gold to keep her out of her hair for, a couple of months. She's a female officer. I think the war score of the officers may have something to do with how well they can escape from prison. So in theory, she should have been easy to keep in prison for a long time. But I thought, no. What would you have done at this time? Says Zhen Hong, the guy who, I don't think the person who created that character is still watching this LP. But we still, those of us who are watching this LP, can cherish the story of his heroic flight from Wu, where he and a handful of soldiers bravely piloted a ram as though it were a boat and made their way to the lands of Shu. Now, what I feel kind of sick about having executed Gen G, like it was pretty much the most despicable and unjust thing I've done to this whole LP, including attacking Liu Kong and Ma Teng. But at the same time, hey, wouldn't it ultimately have been sexist of me not to execute her the same way I executed Cao Ren? Because, hey, she married into the Cao family. So clearly she is a member of Cao Pi's household. I don't think historically she had... No, wait, I think she was the mother of Cao Rui, because there was a story later in the book where Cao Pi is taking his son Cao Rui out hunting, and Cao Pi cuts down a deer, a female deer, and then he says, "My son, shoot at the fawn," like the little, baby deer. I think I'm using that word correctly. And Cao Rui says, "But the mother slain, how can I bear to shoot the child?" And Cao Pi realized at that point that his son was someone of great sensitivity with a poetic soul, or what the hell ever. And basically just felt kind of guilty about the fact that he'd killed the kid's mom. But, that's how they be rolling in Three Kingdoms China sometimes. I guess I saved right before I let the computer take its turn. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to let you folks know, I do kind of feel bad about killing Gen G, since she is, as much fun as I've had with Jing Sai and her squeaky voice, Gen G is the coolest of the female characters in the Dynasty Warriors series. She just is. But she's dead now, and pretty much those who serve the tyrant Cao Cao and traitor to the Han, they really are not going to be able to expect a whole lot of mercy out of Liu Bei. Now, of course, Liu Bei famously killed his own kid when, I think, Liu Feng, I might be getting this wrong, but I think he screwed up and somehow Liu Bei blamed him for Guan Yu's death and he got executed. Or maybe it was his nephew or something. But yeah, Liu Bei didn't really have a lot of mercy when Guan Yu got killed. So yeah, all you Wei and Wu officers, you better freaking hope Guan Yu don't get killed. I'm taking it out on all of you. But for now, let's watch this closely, because we could be in... We've got here Sun Wukong, Leg Lego, and Shi Grimeth. They have two prisoners, Peng De and Ma Zhu. Excuse me. They will certainly be defeated by Ma Teng's forces before I will get a chance. They will not. I was hoping I could get them to safety. No, they came here to attack one of Ma Teng's units. Considered a trap. I got too close to Anding. I'm not perfect, folks. Zhuge Liang is apparently off leading an attack somewhere else. I'm Ma Su in this situation. Zhuge Liang told me exactly what to do. I'm not as smart as Zhuge Liang is, so I didn't follow his instructions closely enough. I take full responsibility for the fact that Sun Wukong, Leg Lego, and Shi Grimeth they're out too far, man, and now they are going to get eliminated. I'm just really hoping they don't get captured. Say a little prayer, folks, to your ancestors, and see what happens. Offer incense, and Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, yeah. Liu Bei is, of course, now stricken with grief that he ordered Gen G's execution, and so he has built a shrine where ritual sacrifices will be conducted in honor of her devotion to her husband Cao Pi. A poet of later times wrote, "Gen G was a real nice girl. Killing her was not cool." So, poet of later times, folks. How much more honor can you give to somebody than poet of later times. If you haven't read the novel, you really don't understand why I find that so amusing. It's like, aren't I clever, making fun of a classic Chinese novel. But yeah, like, you know, that's totally how they rolled back then. Like, kill somebody in anger, and then you'd feel bad about it, so you'd have them interned in honor and, you know, ritual sacrifices and whatnot. No, I hate you, Zhen is gonna wipe out my... Okay, they did manage to escape. So that would mean that the captured officers have been set free. But man, wouldn't it be a delicious irony if, you're advancing on Shangyang. Oh, well, that's new. Wouldn't it be delicious irony if, I Hate You Zhen's unit captured Shi Grimmeth? Maybe not ironic so much, but I just think it would be really neat if I Hate You Larry's created character is the one who captures Grimmeth's created character in this LP. Meanwhile, I have been attacked by Mass Songer here. Well, we'll let Jing Tsai's unit, we'll let her take out the tower, because either of these could potentially defeat Mass Songer, but it'll be easier for Branded Elementa because he's a spear unit. He may be able to do it in one strike, possibly. Yes! And capture Mass Songer at that. It has come to pass, I must submit to your will, Mass Songer. You are smarter than your rather unusual name implies. I think Mass Songer, I shouldn't be making fun of him. I think he is one of the created officers. Now, unless you actually use some variation on your, like I Hate You Zhen here, unless you use some variation on your YouTube name for your character's name, it's not likely that I remember who goes with who. And there are people who are commenting on my videos, and they probably have characters in the game, and I'm just not making the connection. That's my own fault, folks. But Mass Songers, I'm pretty sure. Late Han officer, invincible warrior, dubbed hero among heroes, well known for fortification skills. Yeah, that is definitely one of the created characters. So, congratulations, Mass Songer. You made the right call as far as joining Shu. Maybe the execution of Zhen Ji just kind of taught the world an important lesson about not fucking with Liu Bei. But anyway, okay, we got another force moving out to attack Cao Hong. Major Wei general. Very important figure. One of the most important people who didn't make his way into the Dynasty Warriors games. Luigi Underfaki. Along with Sima Yi. Sima Yi. Luigi Underfak, I'm gonna give you mad credit. I don't know if you're a big Three Kingdoms fan or just an LP watcher, but if you are in command of this unit and Sima Yi is in it, then you must be a pretty seriously fucking important figure in a way. Sima Yi is the man who, well, his sons, but Sima Yi, folks, is pretty much, after his own death, he's like posthumously honored as the founder of Jin, which is the group that actually ends up unifying the land. Wei conquers Shu, the Sima faction takes over Wei, and it becomes known as Jin under Wei's leadership, or under the Sima clan's leadership, and then Jin consumes Wu. So Wu is considered the last of the Three Kingdoms to die, but really, Wei kind of sort of wins. It's just that they're not Wei anymore, so. Not this way. Anyway, folks, yeah, Sima Yi is like, he's on the short list of people who are actually supposed to be able to be competitive with Zhuge Liang. And, like in the novel, of course, every single time they do battle, Zhuge Liang kicks his ass, but then Zhuge Liang dies before Sima Yi can be defeated. And, I'm just blathering now. But yeah, no, Luigi Underfak, way to go, man. You gotta be pretty hot shit if you're giving orders to Sima Yi. Excuse me. But that is a sizable force. S cavalry, S spears. Now it says they're heading for Shangyang. How much food you guys got left? 60 days, 110 days. Go harass these guys for a while. Taking a page out of Liu Kong's book, because of course he was a successful leader, right? Alright, but that's a lot of cavalry heading over here, and some spears also. So we are going to want to deploy spears against them. Pikes would be good against spears, but we've got too much cavalry in the field to want to deploy pikes. So, let us see. What have we got to work with here? We can get a lot of spears in the field. Maybe spears and archers, or perhaps only fools and horses. Let's spend another turn before we deploy. Let's get some more spears going. What the hell not, huh? And horses. Production of the spears has been safely completed. I didn't like fall on them or anything. Way to go, JG Mystery. JG Mystery, the man who defeated... I beat Zhang Liao in a duel, folks. Zhang Liao, I'd almost forgotten about that. It's been like a week since I've recorded any of this. It's like, I beat Zhang Liao. How the hell did I beat Zhang Liao? Alright, well, if we want him to be out there in time to make a difference, we would need, we need to hurry up and get Zhao Yun in the field, and he really should be part of the final battle against Ma Teng. No, that's not the kind of... And it doesn't want you in a tower unit, because you're no good with towers, so, do we have a... Did we just totally screw you out of being involved with this final, No, we can recruit more horses. Just, don't have, Zhao Yun personally involved. That way, Zhao Yun can lead a nice 5,000 and change unit out into the fields to help out with the final attack against Ma Teng. He's probably not going to make it in time. But, you know, I want to give him a chance to be part of this final push. Push, push, and push. Sorry. Okay, so we got 3 slots of land left. We've already got 1 of everything. We've already got 2 of this, 2 of this, and 2 of that. This is a hell of a city. So I was probably going to do, two more markets and another farm. Otherwise, I'd have, like, do I really want 2 workshops and 2 shipyards going at one time? Maybe 2 farms and a market, because then it's not like none of them are going to be like connected to mints or granaries or whatever. It hardly matters. I mean, it's just a fantastic freaking. I mean, this was the capital of China when the whole Three Kingdoms era was like sort of the preface of the Three Kingdoms era, when the Han was starting to collapse and Dong Zhuo kind of seized control and created havoc. That was the capital, and as you can see from the disasters, the capital is now Zhuchang. That's where Cao Cao moved the emperor. So, but yeah, Chang'an was the capital. It's a really nice city to be holding. Alright, so what are you guys up to? You took out my unit, and now you're starting to build a tower, an archer turret facing towards the cities that are not currently attacking you. Although, of course, they would be attacking you if I felt like I had the energy to do that. I gotta get these cities built up, folks. I want to quickly get things turned around and back on attacking Cao Cao. So this place, I got 9 more facilities to go. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Well, let's get a mint going, I suppose. I said 9 more spaces. That's 5, 6, 7 there. I was clearly going to put the mint here. What was I going to do with the granary? I've got one being developed, so it's already going somewhere. where is the other patch of facilities for this place? Over here. A granary going here. I can have 2 more farms. Then a mint. I can have a whole bunch more markets if I want. Got military facilities over here. That would only leave me room for 2. I've got a stable here. So I probably plan on doing a barracks, what do you call it? Not workshop, but the one where you build spears and stuff. And then I'll just have to figure out how many markets do I actually need here. But I'm going to need at least 1 more. You guys are going to take 40 days to build a market? Well, that's not unreasonable. Smith, that's what I was thinking of. So, what else do we need to do? I got enough action points to do 1 more thing, basically. And people need to be rewarded, so... Never mind, there goes my action points. Don't even have enough for somebody to try to hire Zhang Liao, which certainly wasn't going to work anyway. Shangyang is no longer isolated, folks. I've got so much food and so many troops moving towards Shangyang, it's kind of ridiculous. Cao Cao, if you think you're taking the city, well, you can throw big forces like this at my city, but all you're really doing is just draining your own resources. Now, of course, in this game, you can recruit as much as you want. It's not like in Romance of Three Kingdoms X, where you can pretty much drain the population of China dry with non-stop, you know, killing. You need to get in there, Wang Ping, and then I need to try to remember to get... I want to leave the troops there, but I want to remember to get you back out of there. But for right now, I have you remain, so that there's troops there. And Liu Bei, it's kind of tempting to have him attack, but he's going to be low on food if I don't get him back. Keep it right. Oh, hey, that reminds me. Do I have officer sound on? I do not. Let's get that going. Hopefully, we won't have a lot of crashing problems and stuff, because I mentioned the last recording session I had, used one of those cleaning disk things on my PlayStation. Well, now I've also went and I used a separate cleaning thingy on this disc. So if it's still, like, glitching out and messing up, I don't really know what else I can do. Liu Zhang's unit has marched out. Liu Zhang, once ruler of the Riverlands, has now been reduced to just sort of delivering shit. Some guys are heading for Wan. Let's, oh, they're moving into Wan. Okay. What would you have done at this time? What do you desire? That's something else that's come up, in our LP of Zhuge Liang in Destiny mode. Been making a lot of, like, you know, kind of suggestive, joking comments about Zhuge Liang and his homosexuality. I've done in this LP too, all these jokes about, you know, how Yue Ying isn't satisfied. I don't want to dwell on this, but, you know, I hope I'm not offending anybody. I don't have a problem with gay people. It's more about, like, if you watch Zhuge Liang's Musou mode in Dynasty Warriors 5, and also Jing Wei's Musou mode, he really kind of... There's a lot of weird stuff where it just kind of seems like Zhuge Liang maybe has some kind of impure desire for Jiang Wei. Let's put it that way. And that's kind of what I'm trying to riff on a little bit. I don't really have a, you know, like I said, I don't have a problem with gay people. I just, Zhuge Liang doesn't come across... It's the fact that he's gay isn't the problem, but he does appear to be, like, a specifically gay sexual predator. That's in the Musou mode in Dynasty Warriors 5. That's all I'm saying. Bonga bonga, bonga bonga. Let's have a bonga bonga party. What do you say, Berlusconi? Okay, moving right along. Chao Yun, hurry, and maybe you'll be there in time to actually do something. Got like 5 officers free, so let's see if it's time to send a tower up there, if it can get there in time to make a difference. That is a lot of dudes. If it can make it up there, it will definitely finish the job very quickly. I don't know if it's going to make it in time. And I've got 4 people still hanging out, so they can, Guan Yu and Guan Ping is like, Mass Songer, Guan Yu, and Guan Ping are all working together. That's cool. Guan Ping's like, Daddy, will you teach me to play Go? That might be very enjoyable. What do you think, Mass Songer? Mass Songer's like, I don't know, man. I'm a creative officer. I'm not going to step up and tell the God of War not to teach his son to play Go if he wants to teach his son to play Go. Very wise. Alright, Go tournament. It's go time. It's go time. Yeah. Alright, folks. Being kind of an idiot, but you're used to that by now. Alright. Now we've got 3 guys who are not probably particularly good. Falger is an all-around solid officer. I'm not going to plug his LP again because I've done it recently, but Falger's got one LP going, which I'm enjoying. Vulture Bobo, of course, has multiple LPs going, and Huo Jun would appear to actually be a Chinese officer, so sadly no LPs to his credit. But they're pretty much going in descending order of political skill here, and they're going to work on something for this city, so that'll be nice. I know that I need to have at least one more farm going, that I know. So we'll figure out what else we're doing with those spaces later. Alright, understood. Meanwhile, how are things going in this port? Do I have officers here who need to get out? No. But I've got... Wu is trying to attack cities with boats. Look at this, folks. We got, like, ships S... Excuse me, ships A, they all have ships and not just like regular, you know, boats. Yeah, the naval battle that's coming up with Wu. There's a reason I've been spamming ships like crazy, folks. It's not just me being some kind of paranoid weirdo. Alright, Liu Bei, why don't you get back in the city so that we can get you back out there again, possibly later, to do some damage on the naval front here. There's some deeds for Wei Yan. It's like, what you guys gonna do about it? Nothing. There's a decent-sized boat unit, but I really hope that they are going to attack Han Jin. Although now Sun Quan has naval forces out that could probably block them. But it would be nice if they attack Han Jin, because that way it would be held by Cao Cao, and I could attack it and, like, get rid of this little weird red island here. Now, Lujian, I don't know that that's going to be mine anytime real soon, but how's my diplomacy going with good old Sun Quan anyway? I mean, I know that we've got an alliance, that's all I'll be able to see there, but what's our actual relationship at the moment? We were friendly the last time I checked, which for me was over a week ago, but for you guys was probably like 1 or 2 videos ago. Yeah, we're still friendly. He's only got 5 cities, though. Maybe I shouldn't be worrying about Sun Quan that much. Maybe I want to take Sun Quan out before I finish off Cao Cao. I definitely want to make some progress against Cao Cao. Action points. Alright, well, got everyone drilled up and ready to go here, so let's go out there and kick some ass. Let's see. Pancake's guy has A with spears. I only have B. I'm going to want to send out... Let's see, Doom Screamy... Okay, Mr. Serious. What is his... He sucks with spears. Mr. Serious is like... Part of what makes him so difficult to work with is he's shitty with all unit types. So, like, you know, he's got a high enough war score, but yeah, he just kind of sucks. And just for fun, I've been giving him a lot of, you know, really high deeds, and he's got a lot of, therefore he has command, but no, okay, as far as decent spears go, my best choice is Zhang Fei is, like, awesome. Pancake Sky and Wu Ban and Zhu Rong are both really good, so alright, so I probably want to separate Pancake Sky. Not sure why he was in there to begin with, really. Because JG Mystery is going to provide some intelligence to that unit. Not as much as Pancake Sky, it was like perfect stats, but we could put Doom Screamy in there instead. That Pancake Sky could lead a unit, maybe bring Mr. Serious with to provide war, although he already has more war than Mr. Serious. Just kind of sucks. Pancake Sky could go in with Mr. Serious so that they would have be able to command more troops, and then I could maybe send out Yuan Ji along with somebody who has low command but is an S rating with spear, or an A rating with spears, like Zhu Rong. Okay, I think I like where this is going. Now we got Pancake Sky and Zhu Rong together. No, they both have an A in spears, so that really doesn't help too much. Let's get these two going together. Mr. Serious's unit with assistance from Pancake Sky, who's better than him at everything. Now we will send out another spear unit, this one commanded by Zhu Rong, but I'm going to throw... Oh, I don't have enough spears left to really make... Yeah, see, I had a lot of spears, but an ungodly amount of spear troops that I'm sending out, so of course I ran short eventually. Let's, Eon was the guy that they wanted to throw in there, actually. Ah, whatever, Yuan Ji will do it. Then I can march them out. I don't know why they want Heian along. I'm not sure what he's contributing. Oh, I wanted to use Zhang Hu, but it doesn't really matter because I was going to throw in Zhang Hu because he has high command. He has a lot of troops he can command. But the problem I'm running into is that we don't have enough. He is out there because of what? His intelligence, perhaps? 69? Woo! Yeah, it is. He's the smartest guys left. It's 69, so I probably shouldn't have sent Doom Screamy and Mysterious JG out in the same unit. So Zhu Rong, as always, will be susceptible to tricks. But yeah, I thought I would send her out there with an officer who had a lot of troops they could command, but it's the number of spears that are available and not the number of troops that are available that's going to limit us anyway. So, yep, out you guys go. So now I've got like 14 plus 12, that would be 26. Plus, let's call that 6. We've got like 32,000 spears, S and A, going up against 10, 21, so we've got 21,000 cavalry and 7,000 spears. These guys, however, are all S. I probably, I think I should be able to, you know, I should have this in hand, you know, well enough. And I've got plenty more troops back in the city. But I want to, like, probably fight them near my towers, because this is not going to be, like, something that you can just nap through and expect to win. Alright, so let's, recruit. Oh, I might have officers here, which kind of sucks because I just dragged the order way down. So I wasn't paying real good attention there. You guys can recruit. These troops are the most badass troops ever. The Yukon. love you so much. They should not get close enough to do anything on this turn, so let's keep an eye on the last vestiges of Ma Teng's force. And just about half an hour, so after this I probably want to end the video. After this I want to end the video. It looks like there are some chinks in their guard. Oh, come on, that's not a nice thing to say about your Chinese guards. Now is the perfect time to run. Seems there's a plentiful harvest in Pingyuan, Chaishang, and Xitang this year. Yeah, at least one of those is mine. I have no excuse, I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince Quinlan. My Chao, the pride of Xiliang. This is the enemy general. Is it time for... That is the enemy general. It is time for a duel? You will pay for your boldness? Oh, shit. Oh, man, they're screwed. There's no fucking way Xing is gonna be able to beat Ma Chao in a duel. Oh, no. Oh, my favorite character is about to just get totally owned. No, witness the power of Ma Chao. I have no intention of losing either, but you're going to, honey, I'm afraid. Well, she survived the first hit. But yeah, she is way outclassed here. And again, I've had a bizarrely high luck in these duels so far. That's not staying. No matter what happens, if I go with rapid something, I never thought this could happen. Yeah, I know, I'm losing, buddy. I get it. It's not gonna let me retreat either. No matter what, know the opponent, if I go with a rapid attack, the sound will screw up. What if she somehow actually wins this thing? I really should consider retreating, though. Not even close to being enough. Yeah, that's what I figured. You know, you foolish, you were to challenge me. I didn't challenge you, buddy! You dick! Enemy general has been captured. Yes, enemy general has been captured. Ah, please! Just don't kill her. Well, Pang Tong is still in command of that unit, though, so it's... What? They can just duel whenever the hell they want, apparently. Yeah, let's watch this one. Branded Elemental, you... Okay, we just had Ma Chao beating up a girl. You had better not let a girl now beat you up. I am Yunlu, and I wish to duel. The fact is, JG can't read fast enough to get that text. His war's only 79. He could lose this duel, too. Oh my God. Dueling does not always go your way, folks. Let's try to spirit. Doesn't seem to be working that well, though. Okay. He's getting crushed here. Let's try to take down her war, although that's not going to be enough. I'm way too far behind. Cause heavy damage can sometimes wound. You can't protect all the chinks in your armor. Oh, crap! Now I'll focus each and every turn on attack. Come on, Brandon Elemental, you've almost got it! You don't have it. Yunlu has defeated you! Oh, Ma Teng's not going down without a fight, is he? And, there goes the unit to be captured. No! Wow. I've just received word that the enemy has been seen approaching Chang'an. Yep! They sure are approaching, alright. Yeah, crap. Well, folks, never let it be said that I'm not a man of honor. I will accept the fact that I just lost 2 duels in a row. Up to this point, I've had pretty ridiculous good luck in duels. So, Xing, technically a created officer, even if she is a Koei character, and branded Elementa both got taken down. Both of them were at a war disadvantage, but Xing lost to one of the greatest warriors of the era, and branded Elementa, the officer who defeated Cao Ren and brought an end to his, whole thing, beaten by a girl. So, not so cool for him. Also not cool that we've lost our awesome officer sounds immediately. So, what can you do? But alright, folks, I guess, well, I know what I'm always trying to figure out what I'm going to call these videos. Oh, I don't know exactly what I'm going to call this one, but, the comments, the name of the video, the description, probably will have some reference to the fact that I just got my ass kicked in 2 duels. So, when we come back, folks, we are going to have to, Shi Grimmeth, Leg Lego, and, Sun Wukong managed to get out, and they did not know how lucky they were to escape from Ma Yunlu and Ma Chao without getting captured, because that was the fate of both Xing and Bernadette Elementa, who had an entire full-strength spear unit that he was leading when he was taken out. So that kind of sucks, folks. But when we come back, we're going to have to try to finish off Ma Tang, and I will spare him and his entire clan, because up to this point they have not executed any of my officers. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you next time.